Every man is proud of what he does well, and no man is proud of what he does not do well. The philosophy of the schoolroom in one generation will be the philosophy of government in the next. The best way to predict your future is to create it. Character is like a tree and reputation like its shadow. The shadow is what we think of it, the tree is the real thing. Education is the most powerful weapon which you can use to change the world. I will study and get ready, and perhaps my chance will come. I am a slow walker, but I never walk back. The things I want to know are in books. My best friend is the man who'll get me a book I ain't read. Books serve to show a man that those original thoughts of his aren't very new at all. Upon the subject of education, I can only say that I view it as the most important subject which we as a people can be engaged in. All that I am, or hope to be, I owe to my angel mother. I have always found that mercy bears richer fruits than strict justice. I am a firm believer in the people. If given the truth, they can be depended upon to meet any national crisis. The great point is to bring them the real facts. If slavery is not wrong, nothing is wrong. I am glad to see that men are getting their rights, but I want women to get theirs, and while the water is stirring I will step into the pool. No man is good enough to govern another man without that other's consent. The ballot is stronger than the bullet. The best way to destroy an enemy is to make him a friend. The time comes upon every public man when it is best for him to keep his lips closed. Better to remain silent and be thought a fool than to speak out and remove all doubt. I am not bound to win, but I am bound to be true. I am not bound to succeed, but I am bound to live up to what light I have. A house divided against itself cannot stand. I do not think much of a man who is not wiser today than he was yesterday. We can complain because rose bushes have thorns, or rejoice because thorn bushes have roses. Those who deny freedom to others deserve it not for themselves. It is better to remain silent and be thought a fool than to speak out and remove all doubt. The best way to predict your future is to create it. The better part of one's life consists of his friendships. The probability that we may fail in the struggle ought not to deter us from the support of a cause we believe to be just. With malice toward none, with charity for all, with firmness in the right as God gives us to see the right, let us strive on to finish the work we are in, to bind up the nation's wounds. I do not think much of a man who is not wiser today than he was yesterday. I am not concerned that you have fallen, I am concerned that you arise. The best way to predict your future is to create it. When you reach the end of your rope, tie a knot and hang on. Whatever you are, be a good one. You can have anything you want if you want it badly enough. You can be anything you want to be, do anything you set out to accomplish if you hold to that desire with singleness of purpose. My great concern is not whether you have failed, but whether you are content with your failure. I have not failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work. I remember my mother's prayers and they have always followed me. They have clung to me all my life. Most folks are as happy as they make up their minds to be. In the end, it's not the years in your life that count. It's the life in your years.